What is going on, guys? It's Jurassic World 2000 here, back at it again with yet another review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Mattel's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Thrash and Throw Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is based on the Tyrannosaurus Rex Rexy, who show up in the very first Jurassic Park and the 2 Jurassic World movies. She is the largest T-Rex in the entire series. Depending on where you get your information from, it's anywhere from 40 to 44 feet long, which is really big for a T-Rex. And she has these scars from Raptor the very first. Now first, we're going to get into this figure's beautiful sculpt and paint job. So I'm going to get in close here. You see that the head is done very, very nicely. Nice little details in there. Get this big pebbling of face, the eyes. But you do get this smaller pebbling as well. Don't know if it's gonna show up on this crappy camera, but the eyes, really nice. Lower jaw. Get some scars there. And here are her signature scars right there, which there is some sculpting inside scars there. Get a little more detail, which is really nice. See all these folds. And the figure itself is in this kind of lightish brown. And then it fades into a darker brown on the top. And then kind of a cream color on the bottom. I have the speaker. Sound comes from the Jurassic World logo, and then there's a scan code. I have already scanned her into the app, which I never will show off. The arms, which are nicely sculpted as well, and these arms actually look like Rexy's arms on like the Hasbro version, which sucked. Nice, very accurate feet. Nice folding. Skin folds on the thigh, the rest of the leg. Yeah, a really nice tail. The thing is, the same exact tail as the from here downwards, same as the Extreme Trauma TRex, I think. So it is a little small. Look at it from a distance, but it's not all that noticeable at all. This tail's very detailed. Folds in there, and then it gets kind of rubbery at the end. Cut spray about there, then here downwards. And have more scars. Tail. There. And this leg has 3 scars right there. Bottom of the feet are detailed as well. Get some more scars right here. And come back up to that really nice head. Overall, the detail and paint job is really nice. Detail is absolutely perfect, while the paint isn't perfect, but it's pretty good as well. The only real gripes I have is that the fact that the hand claws are not painted. They're just the same brown color, and the jaw here doesn't fade into that tan color like it does on the bottom. And the dark brown doesn't go onto the tail, which isn't that big of a deal either. So overall, paint job and detail is really Now we move on to articulation, and the articulation's pretty good on this thing as well. It's not fantastic. It's a little more limited than the some of the others. Like the arms here, they just move back and forth. I don't know if the arms actually do move in and out. Mine don't. I don't think they move in and out because I don't see the little joint that has them pivot outward. So arms just go back and forth. The legs click back once, and they don't go any farther than that, and they click forward once from the default position. There's default position click back once, and then click forward once. And then the ankles twist. And that's about it. So, pretty good for a Jurassic Park figure. Next up, we have some size comparisons. Now, Rexy here isn't 3 3/4 inch scale, so just about any 3 3/4 inch action figure you have will go in scale with her. So, first up, we have Adeline Grant. And, this goes pretty well. Looks nice. I mean, all the same size as her head, which makes sense. Although I think that a real T-Rex's head was a little smaller than a man. Alright, well, next up, compare to blue here. This is the Battle Damage blue. I didn't get the Attack Pack blue because this one has better paint job and detail and whatnot. So, we have blue and Rexy. Probably, I'd say now, the two fan favorite dinosaurs. And they do look really nice next to one another. Now, next up, we are going to grab a dinosaur that she seems to like snacking on. That is the Gallimimus. Definitely eat your Gallimimus. That goes one for action features. Alright, next up, I'm going to compare the next two. This is one comparison that I was actually pretty excited for, because the first T-Rex really sucked from the first Jurassic World line, and this is enormous Rex here. I think these two look really nice next to one another, because this is like the only good Hasbro figure, but it doesn't stand. We can definitely have the battle. Now, size-wise, Indominus Rex is obviously taller, but I think they're about the same length. Yeah, it looks like they come to about the same length. And the Indominus Rex's tail is a little short. Now, obviously, Rexy really won't have any competition on the island, but the other large, compared to some of the other large predatory dinosaurs that were on Isla Nublar, that could pose somewhat of a threat. We got the Baryonyx. I think poses the least threat. This one has doesn't really pose a threat whatsoever, but some of the large predatory dinosaurs lived on Isla Nublar along with Rexy. And I mean, if Rexy is like 44 feet long, like a lot of sources say, then I'd say this is pretty good because the Baryonyx is like 30 feet. Next to the Carnotaurus. There you go. I do think that Mattel made the Carnotaurus a little big. I think Carnotaurus is like 30 feet as well. But I think the Jurassic World version is around 34 feet, I think. And now I'm going to compare it to the predatory dinosaur that I think poses the biggest threat, and that is the Allosaurus. And it's also my favorite dinosaur of all time. Now, assuming that this is I assume this is supposed to look like the juveniles that we saw, because we saw a lot of juvenile-osaurus. I'm assuming that those were the juveniles, and then the one in Jurassic World Evolution is supposed to be the adult. So assuming that this is the juvenile, I think this goes really well. Because I think the adult Allosaurus is like 40 feet or something like that. 12 meters. No? Now, I'm going to compare two creatures that a T-Rex lived alongside with in the Hell Creek Formation. That is the Ankylosaurus and the Triceratops. So let's get all three of them right there. And I think Rexy is really big next to them. I mean, Ankylosaurus and Triceratops were really big. And Rexy's head is about the size of their bodies. I mean, they're both of them are huge herbivores. Not as big as like a sauropod, but they're still really big. I think that they made these herbivores a little small. Like, I think Ankylosaurus should probably be more like that. Just maybe about that at the most. And the Triceratops, I mean, Triceratops is really small, and Triceratops should be close to the same height, a little shorter, so. But, I mean, especially the Ankylosaurus. I mean, they make the Ankylosaurus really small. It's my second favorite of the herbivores, but it's small. Now, I'm compare to one more. And that is the Indoraptor, which does not go in scale because Indoraptor is like 24 feet long, and then Rexy is like 40 to 44 feet long, so I really don't think that goes well whatsoever. Alrighty, I saved the best part for last. We will be comparing Rexy with a really crappy Jurassic World counterpart, this Stomp and Strike T-Rex, who doesn't stand even like that. Like this Rexy's head is leaning on the book, and I have Rexy standing on the book because she cannot stand. Actually, no, she can't stand with the button pushing up. I just thought I'd do a quick little comparison. This one is ass. This one's really good. This one sucks ass. This one's really good. I have her tail on something. Oh, that's a fashion throw. And this one, I mean, the rubber is tearing. It's down the shelf for 3 years. My arm's really ugly looking. I don't know if you're okay, I guess. And this rubber isn't like as bad as the other, but I don't think it's gonna show up camera, but it's literally like disintegrating. Oh crap, this thing sucks. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't stand. It doesn't even stand. It's all over, and it doesn't stay up either. And then you have the damn screw holes. I mean, why put the screw holes on the face? Why on the face? I don't know. That was the last comparison. Seems like that just about all these do go to scale. The only ones that are really real small are the Ankylosaurus and the Triceratops. Alright, now next up, we are going to go over her action feature. Now, what you do for this one is, we already saw the first one, push a button on the foot, and it makes a stomping sound, so you can kind of stomp around. And then, the reason why it's called Thrash and Throw is you can grab people. Let's grab Alan Grant here. And then when you pull up on the tail, it will bite down. Grab someone, and you can thrash around, and please don't hit the camera. Okay, good. You can thrash them around, and then what? And, I already tried making her eat the Gallimimus. It doesn't really work. And I'll show you it here, and I'll also show off the there's two sounds when you pull up on the tail and she bites. There are two sounds. You heard the first one when I had her grab grandpa. Try and grab the Gallimimus. I don't think I'll get her to be able to. I think I got her to do it once. So. Okay, well, I mean, grab her by the neck, but then let go. Second. There we go again. Grab the neck. Also, do with the fact that the legs are first or something like that, and then I go. I mean, grabbed the Gallimimus, but fell right out. So, you do get two different sounds when you pull it down. You get that one, and then that one. When you pull up on the tail, it just roars. And next flashing noise is when you flash your tail back and forth. Okay, so final thoughts. I think that this is a fantastic figure, and is one of, if not the best T-Rex we have ever gotten. It just looks almost exactly like the one from the movie. Accuracy-wise, when it comes to detail, I'd say that the two best is this and the Red Rex from the Kenner line. But overall accuracy, I'd say this one is the most accurate. Because it's not just sculpt that's accurate, but the color is pretty accurate as well. Not perfect, still pretty good. The only really problems I have with it are minor things like the claws not being painted. I can easily look over. But the only real problem I have with her is that she doesn't always stand. But when she's on the flat surface, she does stand. Whenever I get her to try and stand on the carpet here, that's why I have a book here. Because she stands on that, but she doesn't stand on any rough surfaces. So if you're gonna be either playing or displaying or whichever you do, and you want her standing up, make sure it's on a flat surface if you want her standing up. I mean, if you're displaying her, obviously you would, but these are for the kids who might watch this. But if you are gonna display this, then take it out of the box and display it, then find a flat surface. Make sure the surface is flat, because she doesn't stand on a not flat surface or an uneven surface. So I would say my overall rating, despite a couple minor little things, I would give this a 10 out of 10. It is absolutely amazing figure, and I know I'm really late to reviewing this. I'm really late to reviewing just about all of these, but if you don't have this one yet, I suggest going to pick her up. She is really, really fantastic. Hope you enjoy this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
That is one big pile of shit.